Yes? Hello?
This is Izumi Nase.
Nase? As in the Nase family?
Yes. I'm calling because there is something I would like to ask of you.
Mirai Kuriyama. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Izumi Nase. This is Mirai Kuriyama. She is the legitimate heir to the Cursed Blood and a Spirit World warrior.
So this is the last of the Cursed Clan who were abhorred by even her fellow Spirit World warriors.
Yes, Kuriyama. She attacks by manipulating her own blood. Naturally, she is also able to harden her blood. It is also a potent poison, capable of destroying her opponent's internal organs.
Will that be enough to defeat it?
It is still too soon to say for certain. However, I believe her chances are considerably high.
Isn't her opponent said to be an immortal?
Yes?
It's immortal?
I believe that it is simply capable of regenerating itself at an accelerated rate. The immortal half-Yomu. That is what the local Spirit World warriors refer to it as.
The immortal? Half-Yomu?
Here's what it looks like. Unlike those possessed by Yomu, this dangerous abomination is the inconceivable mix of a half-human and a half-Yomu. Upon further investigation, I discovered that its Yomu half is in fact beyond the boundary itself. When my younger brother attempted to subdue it, the creature retaliated violently. His wounds put him on the brink of death. You are the only person I can turn to. Please.
That is beyond the boundary. This person must...
My apologies. I'm sorry for forcing you to attend such a stifling meeting with me. Due to the area's long history, it is thoroughly entrenched in custom. Bonsai?
Right. Moving on.
Yes?
Where exactly is beyond the boundary?
There's no need to concern yourself with that. I'm keeping an eye on it.
In the end, I'm going to have to kill it, right? In that case, I'd like to hurry and get this over with.
Will you be able to?
How am I supposed to know if I can do something like this? Earlier, you even said that...
I was asking if you are mentally prepared for this. The half-Yomu's name is Akihito Kanbara.
Suicide. According to the dictionary, it's defined as the act of taking one's own life. I suspect I'll go through life without ever attempting to commit suicide. Not because of some moral conflict, but as the result of a far more fundamental reason. But let's save this discussion for some other time, because right now, this girl is about to jump. The navy blue ribbon of a first year flutters gently in the wind. This is where the progression in a story takes two strongly diverging paths. Down one path, the protagonist actively participates in the story and aids its progression. Down the other, the protagonist remains passive and allows the story to carry itself. I clearly belonged in the second category, but for some odd reason, I chose to follow the first path.
Excuse me?
I'll admit what exactly I chose to say in that moment, but
Someone who looks as good in glasses as you do just can't die!
With those words, I laid my heart bare before her. And then, I poured every emotion in my body into my final words.
What I'm trying to say is I love glasses!
How unpleasant.
You...
You were no match for me.
Pardon me, but do you think that you could do something about that? Pretty please.
And that is how I met Mirai Kuriyama. But if that was the extent of our relationship, it would probably be impossible for stories to exist in this world of ours. Did I lose her?
Ah! Where did you even come from? Yeah, eat this! And this!
You made me kill the bucket! Really? Huh?
As much as I enjoy the time we spend together, I think that's enough for one day. What is this, a horror movie?
Huh? It's dark. Senpai,
You're
what
wearing
did you
a
do?
bucket. Wanna grab something to eat?
So what if I did? You've got nothing to lose.
too! My heart can't take much more of this! I told you, I can still feel pain! Do you have any idea how bad being stabbed hurts? You can't do whatever you want to me just because I'm immortal. That's discrimination!
The other customers can hear you.
Not a problem. I've already checked to make sure no one else is around.
Thank you for waiting. Here are the additional burrito, mole poblano, and chili con carne sets you ordered. Enjoy your meal.
You ordered more food?!
You're being unpleasant.
If anyone's unpleasant, it's you! First, you use me as a practice dummy, and then you have the nerve to leech dinner off me?
Leech? Wasn't this the term for our agreement? I won't challenge you to any more fights today in exchange for you treating me to dinner this evening.
Judging from the way you said that, are you gonna attack me again tomorrow?
Wasn't that the deal?
Kuriyama, are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just anemia. I used too much blood.
Tomorrow we can take this to Miss Ayaka and get it looked at. I'll come and pick you up in the morning.
You should keep your distance. Right now, my powers are completely unsuppressed. It's dangerous. Even for an immortal.
Well, that's a risk I'll just have to take. Give me your hand.
I can do it myself.
Come on. Kuriyama, aren't you going to join a club?
I don't have time for one.
How about the literary club?
Why?
Because I'd love to have a bespectacled beauty.
You're so unpleasant.
Well, I'm already a member of the club. Actually, there are only really 2 of us. Oh, the other member is the Spirit World Warrior too, so you'd benefit from it work-wise as well.
I'll pass.
Huh? But why?
I don't care to interact with other people.
Hey.
As suspected, his immortality is preventing you from finishing him off.
Right.
You should observe him and wait for an opportunity to strike. Blindly attacking at random will get you absolutely nowhere.
But
Just like when Hiromi faced him, beyond the boundary is certain to surface at some point or another. That is when you should strike.
understood.
And also, I'll offer you a friendly warning. You should distance yourself from Akihito.
Oh, that's right. Kuriyama!
Yes?
About what I said yesterday, what do you think? I'd like to invite you to come visit the literary club, if that's okay. You haven't joined any other clubs, and there aren't all that many Spirit World warriors at our school. Plus, you just got here, so...
I believe I already turned that offer down. Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of taking its life.
Then why don't you quit being a Spirit World warrior?
If I could actually do that? If I could quit, I would have a long time ago! I tried to quit. I tried to lead a normal life. Tried to quit being a Spirit World warrior. Tried to quit fighting Yomu! But no matter what, I can't escape the cursed blood flowing through my veins. This power, it's not normal!
I'm the same.
Why? Why did you have to say that? Why?
The Society of the Spirit World Warriors Observation Department?
You got it. My name is Miriko Fujima. Very nice to meet you.
What business do you have with the Nase family?
I've come to see the Hollow Shadow. As I'm sure you know, it's incredibly rare for such a powerful Yomu to appear. I'd like to observe it. Dreams are the gateway to the spirit world. The phantoms that come from dreams known as Yomu are said to be physical manifestations of negative human emotions. They are born from people's twisted hearts, their hatred, jealousy, and malice. As long as people exist, Yomu will continue to exist as well. And with our ability to see them, we will continue to smite them. Don't you think that makes the job of a spirit world warrior a rather detestable one?
Society has some interesting thoughts, doesn't it?
Your meaning?
As a spirit warrior descendant, I exterminate Yomu, but it's not a secret that I have a somewhat different view of them. You could say that I look at the Yomu in much the same way a fisherman views his fish. I honestly don't care what they are.
I see. I have a question I'd like to ask you.
And what might that be?
How do you personally perceive Yomu?
I thought that should be fairly obvious. To me, they are merely monsters.
Do I look like a normal person?
In my eyes, you're nothing more than a bespectacled beauty.
What is that?
It's the Hollow Shadow.
Kuriyama, hurry! Hurry up and stab me! It's weak now, isn't it? If you stab me, you can chase it out of my body!
But Senpai, you...
I won't die. I'm immortal, remember? I can't keep this up. Hurry!
That's right, but...
Isn't this what you came here for? You came because this is the only way, right?
That's right, but...
Then finish what you started! Defeating it won't change anything. It won't change the blood flowing through your veins or fix the position you're in. It won't change a damn thing. But even so, you still came here. So finish it here and now. Don't let the Hollow Shadow win. Not like this. If you give up, your everything will have been for nothing. Stab me. I'm immortal. So please, please. So please, live.
Senpai...
Your blood. Spray it!
Farewell!
Hold it. Keep your distance. You fool. You were up against the Hollow Shadow. What did you think was going to happen?
I'm sorry.
I can't guarantee that you'll survive.
I know that.
You've heard that Kanbara is a half Yomu, haven't you? When his body is placed in an extremely weakened state, his Yomu instincts awaken. In other words, he becomes something of a handful.
Senpai? The cage!
It would appear he's negating our powers.
Ayaka!
Yes, I know. No!
No way!
Nino!
Don't expect this to do much.
Do it now! I can't hold him! He's gonna break free!
Do I look like a normal person?
I'm the same.
I'm so sorry, Senpai. I just didn't know at all. But I have to stop you.
Kuriyama.
I did it again. Kuriyama, are you...
Senpai?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Thanks for the food.
Why don't you just take your time?
I have to replenish my iron as quickly as possible. I'm feeling seriously anemic. More importantly, I can't believe that Yomu wasn't the Hollow Shadow. There's no way it was only worth a measly 200 yen.
Yeah, but I seriously doubt Miss Ayaka would just lie.
Then what's going on here?
How the heck am I supposed to know?
Senpai? Aren't you going to eat that?
Nope.
Where are you going?
The restroom. Hey, Kuriyama.
Yes?
Do you think I look like a normal person?
I think so. But to me, you look more like a creepy senpai with a thing for glasses.
Thanks, I guess.
I've been thinking about it ever since then. And I've realized that being indecisive won't get me anywhere. I understand that I have no choice but to eliminate beyond the boundary. But... I don't want to kill Senpai. I don't want to kill him. I don't know if I can. I don't...
To be precise, she said that the calm's not going to be starting until midnight. Perhaps it's just me, but I think the air already feels somewhat heavy.
I wouldn't say that it's heavy, more like stagnant.
The calm. What an appropriate name. At times like this, I think my little sister and I should walk home together, hand in hand.
Looks like she's already left.
But why?
Because she doesn't want to walk home with someone like you.
But why not?
Because she sincerely hates you.
But why?
Because of the way you act!
Senpai, I'm going to miss the sale on pre-made dinners if I don't hurry. Sorry, but I've got to run.
Oh, okay. See you later.
Aki. Don't take this lightly. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Maybe it's love.
Would you like a lift? I can drop you off.
The calm, huh?
What do you want?
Well, I just figured the two of us could have a nice little chat.
That thing is a Yomu?
Yep. Just like with the Hollow Shadow, many of the more powerful Yomu lack a physical body, causing their appearance to be very different. It's said that these Yomu spend years coming into being. Supposedly they're born from the resentment and twisted hearts of countless people, mixing together before eventually taking form. If left alone, they could lead the world to absolute ruin. It's said that these Yomu are the origin of disease, natural disasters, and war. Together, they are generally referred to as Beyond the Boundary. However, we're fortunate in that only a fragment of this one has surfaced thus far. Its influence hasn't spread.
What are you telling me all of this information for?
I believe your notoriously tight-lipped Nase family has information on it. I thought I might be able to get you to share some of that information with me. But it looks like the baby of the family's been kept in the dark.
Yeah, Kiimo.
But it's the truth, isn't it?
Please continue. What is the plan for subduing the Yomu you referred to as beyond the boundary? Is the Nase family planning to annihilate it in secret?
Are you curious?
And you think that this is somehow linked to this beyond the boundary?
Can't say. But wouldn't you find it absolutely fascinating if it was?
Hiromi!
Look who's here. The way you followed your little sister out here kind of makes you look like someone with a serious sister complex.
I'm very hurt. I more than look like it! Just what are you after?
Why don't you ask your little sister?
Big brother!
Thank you for the delicious big brother.
What's going on?
Akihito, you were hit by a car, so why?
Why aren't you hurt at all?
Don't kill us! Please! Please don't kill us!
Why would you say something like that? Izumi?
You must be exhausted.
What are you doing here?
Perhaps you should rest just a little bit longer.
Thank you for riding with us. Hanadera, this is Hanadera. Please make sure you take all of your belongings.
It's only natural to assume that the calm had something to do with this. However, it appears that not only has his Yomu half been severely weakened, but his human half as well.
Isn't there anything we can do to help him get better?
There are ways to help humans and ways to help Yomu to some extent. But Kanbara is of both worlds. To be perfectly honest with you, half Yomu are so uncommon that I don't know where I should begin.
Senpai.
Can you tell me when Kanbara-senpai and Mirai first met?
I can't say. I don't know all the details, but I bet they met shortly after Mirai moved here.
It's almost time. I make sure to be on guard at all times.
Thank you for paying. Sorry for not paying attention.
It's fine. More importantly, about Kanbara-senpai.
Huh?
If you asked, I'm sure they wouldn't mind letting you stay with him.
Maybe, but it's not like there's anything I'd be able to do for him anyway.
You still want to stay by his side, don't you?
You're being unpleasant.
When you say something's unpleasant, you don't always mean it.
You're being unpleasant.
That time you really meant it.
Huh? How could you tell?
No one would stop you, not if you wanted to be with Kanbara-senpai.
That's not it. I mean, it's not like I want to be with him or anything like that. I just want to... It's just...
Is it because Kanbara-senpai loves glasses?
It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just... He's normal around me. Even though I'm from a cursed clan. Even though I possess such abnormal powers. He treats me like a normal person. And he has ever since we first met.
You must be happy, huh? That you met him.
You're really being unpleasant.
See, you didn't mean it that time either.
Mrs. Umi! Senpai?
But why did Akihito transform into a Yomu in the first place?
When Senpai was unconscious, Miss Ayaka told me that for some reason his human half had grown terribly weak. I think that even though his Yomu half was weakened by the calm, somehow his human half became even weaker.
And as a result, his Yomu half has now surfaced and taken complete control.
Right.
I see. That would explain why Akihito's Yomu form was more docile than it's been in the past.
That must be why he fled.
I'm sorry! Number 135?
Overall grade 83. Comments. While this photo contains the special mystique unique to bespectacled beauties, her expression is too forced. It lacks a sense of naturalness to it.
How unpleasant.
Check out those boxes over there.
That pervert!
It's a shame to think that this is the true nature of the rare and mysterious half-Yomu.
I don't think it's fair for the ones rummaging through his personal belongings to accuse him of being a pervert.
This is just over the top! How unpleasant. Is what you said in the text all true? Be honest.
Yes, Beyond the Boundary is still a Yomu. Despite its power, it should still be somewhat weakened during the calm. If you use your body along with all of your blood, you should be able to successfully pull Beyond the Boundary out of Akihito without killing him in the process. But I must warn you, upon doing this, it is likely that Beyond the Boundary will tear your body apart.
But if I do that, Senpai won't have to die, right?
You've already made up your mind.
I have.
This will lead you to Akihito. He will awaken soon. If you truly wish to save him, I suggest you act as quickly as possible. Kuriyama. More than anything, Akihito wants you to live. He wants you to kill him so that you may live. I have no doubt in my mind that's what he would want.
I'm sure you're right.
Regardless, you're going to sacrifice yourself to save him, aren't you?
Yes, I know that Senpai is going to be angry with me. If he hears about what I did, he'll say that I didn't understand anything. Just like he did back then. Well, serves him right. Senpai.
Where are you right now?
I'm in front of Senpai.
You're going to kill him, aren't you?
Yes.
Hey, Mirai, what's going on?
Hello? Hello?
He's negating my powers!
Do you think I look like a normal person?
Eliminate him.
You're going to kill him, aren't you?
Please live. Kuriyama?
Senpai, you're finally awake.
So that's what happened?
Right. Things were crazy after you transformed. But on the bright side, you didn't hurt anyone.
I see.
I think the calm probably has something to do with that. Your injury's not being healed, I mean. You know, I heard that it could be fatal if I attacked you during the calm. I was such a nervous wreck. Don't mess with it. It should heal right up as soon as the calm passes.
And just what the heck is this monstrous concoction supposed to be?
It's a rice omelet!
That's a rice omelet.
Right!
Where's the egg?
Right here.
It's boiled? You used all of them? Ah! What's that doing in here?
It's to celebrate your recovery. Sakura
You
said
call that a celebration? Just because I was unconscious doesn't mean you have permission to go sticking a pig head in there!
For now, you just focus on getting your rest, Senpai. I'll run to the store and pick up some more food, okay?
Why?
Why? Because...
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just...
Are you really that oblivious?
Sakura!
When did you get here?
Ever since you fell unconscious, Mirai has been taking care of you. She never once left your side. You still don't get it?
Get what?
Mirai, I think he might be a lost cause.
What did you say that for? Why would you tell him that?
You should just give it to him straight.
Give him what? Give him what exactly?
What are you two? It's hot.
That's because it's summer now.
Summer, huh? Gee, so this is where you guys were. Oh, glasses!
Well, that's strange. I could have sworn I heard Akihito's voice just now. Am I hearing things?
Way to go!
There's no denying that sunglasses are inferior to a
What do you know? Guess you must be him after all. In that case, you better make yourself scarce. After all, giving you a free viewing of me in a bikini is nothing short of degrading.
It's not like I asked you to put on a swimsuit. Jeez, give me a break.
Akihito,
What now?
learn from this experience and take a good hard look at yourself. I've had all I can take. Nightmares like this.
Right.
While you're at it, drag that pervert to the club room with you.
Hey, pervert.
What is it, pervert?
The days keep getting shorter, don't they?
Well, the summer solstice was way back in June. Want to read for a bit longer?
No.
Hiromi and Mitsuki sure are taking their sweet time.
They already went home.
Seriously? I finally come back after drifting between life and death and they don't even hang around?
Isn't that the reason right there? I bet they just feel a little awkward. Is something wrong?
No. Kuriyama, are you free after this? Well, I was thinking we could go out to eat or something. Oh, but it's on me if you're short on cash.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know what happened while I was out, but I'm sure I put you through a lot of trouble.
I wish you would have asked me out a little earlier.
So that's a no?
Right. All of this will probably come to an end once the sun sets.
What do you mean?
Senpai, why? Senpai, why is it that you're always so nice to me?
Huh? I guess because you remind me of myself. Kuriyama, if I said that, would you get angry? You got a problem with that?
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
But your face clearly says you can't stand the thought.
Did that make you happy?
How would that make me happy?
Well, Mitsuki-senpai told me that you really like it when people bully you and abuse you verbally like she does. But it looks like I still haven't gotten it quite right just yet.
Don't do any of that. In fact, just forget what Mitsuki told you altogether.
I won't! I won't forget. I will not forget.
What is that?
That's you, Senpai. That's beyond the boundary. It's a collection of the darkness in people's hearts that could destroy the entire world. It's also a Yomu that was living inside of you.
Inside of me?
Originally, the whole reason I came to this town was in order to defeat Beyond the Boundary. But things didn't go according to plan. I couldn't bring myself to kill you, Senpai. I didn't want to kill you. That's why... I was told that during the calm, if I used the power of my blood, I would be able to force Beyond the Boundary to leave your body. And I wanted to save you, no matter what.
What happened to Kuriyama?
She vanished.
But then, if you're not Kuriyama, who are you?
Senpai, you still haven't regained consciousness. This is all just part of a dream. Somewhere inside of you, there's still a tiny bit of my blood that's making you dream all of this as you recover. But the dream is about to come to an end, and soon you're going to wake up.
Kuriyama.
I thought I could finally do it since this was a dream. But I guess it was harder than I thought. Farewell!
I was dreaming.
Good morning, Senpai. You're here early. Sure is cold today, isn't it? Ow! That hurt. Senpai? Senpai! Wait! Please wait, Senpai, please! Please wait! Please, Senpai!
Kuriyama.
If Yomu are made from human resentment, then this is the perfect embodiment of the hatred that humans harbor. Rather fitting for someone such as myself.
3 months?
Yeah, you've been in a coma that whole time.
It's been that long.
What were you expecting? You are no longer immortal, Aki. After living your entire life with Beyond the Boundary inside of you, suddenly it got torn out. It's a miracle that you even survived at all.
What are you saying? And my immortality wasn't a result of me being a half Yomu?
Probably not. Although I could be wrong. I think it's time you had a talk with your mother.
So, what happened to Kuriyama?
Mirai Kuriyama completely disappeared. To save you, she used all of her blood. She vanished off the face of the planet, along with Beyond the Boundary.
So she's dead?
Guess it's no surprise since he hasn't eaten anything for 3 whole months. So tell me, what's your take as a Yomu? Aki said that he's hearing strange sounds coming from the sky.
Understand that Beyond the Boundary originally resided inside of Kanbara. Considering the connection he had to that terrifying creature and its recent separation from his body, combined with how he is now hearing sounds that we cannot, I have no doubt that this must somehow be related to Beyond the Boundary.
Hiromi, I need to talk to Izumi.
Beyond the Boundary was a Yomu that could only be defeated by the clan with cursed blood. That was my entire reason. But I ran into a problem. Mirai Kuriyama declared that she did not want to kill you. So I simply informed her of a method that would save you. A method that could only be used during the calm.
Do you seriously think that explanation's gonna cut it? You knew if you told Kuriyama there was a way to save me, she would do it no matter what it was!
Indeed, I did. You are free to hate me if you so wish. But as a member of the Nase family, I was obligated to protect everyone. It was my duty to protect this world. And there was someone Mirai Kuriyama wanted to protect. A person who meant more to her than life itself. A person she wanted to protect even if it cost her own life. And she protected that person of her own free will. I'm grateful to Mirai Kuriyama. If she hadn't made this decision, you and I wouldn't be standing here right now. In fact, the world itself would be completely gone. The last time we met, she said that she expected you to be angry when you finally awoke. Her final words were, Serves you right.
The days keep getting shorter, don't they? I thought I could finally do it since this was a dream. But I guess it was harder than I thought. Farewell!
Don't give me that.
If you're looking for Mirai, she hasn't come home.
Inami.
Where is Mirai? Answer me! Where did Mirai go? Don't show me that! Don't show me such a sad-looking back.
I don't know whether or not you will read this text, Senpai. At the moment, I don't even know if you'll receive it. But I hope that it finds you somehow. Senpai, it's Mirai Kuriyama. After I send this, I'll be on my way to go see you. I'll go and defeat Beyond the Boundary. I feel very strange right now. You see, I'm actually kind of happy. I was born into a clan whose blood was cursed, and my life has been filled with nothing but sadness. I always asked myself, why was I even born? Somewhere, a part of me wanted to die. But I was wrong to feel that way. I'm glad I was born. People say my powers are cursed. People say they despise my powers. But I've come to realize that my powers aren't meant to hurt anyone. They're meant to save people. I'm glad I've lived this long. I'm so happy I'm not dead. I'm truly glad that I came to this town and met you, Senpai. I was so much happier than I ever realized. I was never cursed. Senpai, you can die like a normal person now. So from now on, please lead a normal life. Please live, just like you told me to. Senpai, Senpai, you have to hide yourself better than that, understand? Senpai? Senpai, I promise that I will protect you. Yomu!
You know?
Looks like this is where the party's at.
What the heck is going on? Hiromi?
Look there.
Aki!
Hiromi? What are you guys doing here?
We all got one of these.
Look!
It's pulling them up.
Let's go. Wait, everybody! Pull back now!
A Yomu?
A trap?
What is it?
It's just back up already!
Don't go after it. It's too risky.
Huh? Oh, oopsie daisy!
What is wrong with you? Do you have any idea what's going on outside?
Why art thou anything on my parade? I was about to...
I haven't seen you in forever, and this is how you act! Were you the one behind those letters, too? Why can't you just do things like a normal person?
Who's that? That is Akihiro's mother.
You the night moron! Is it true? Is Kuriyama really still alive?
Her fire doth still burn. Even now, little Mirai art single-handedly waging battle. I'm supposed to lend Neri a hand. Should Beyond the Boundary win, 'twould spell our doom. As this is an emergency situation, I hath decided to yield and giveth my ground.
Is there some way for us to save Kuriyama?
Before I tell you that, there is something else I must say first.
Everyone! If you want to help Mirai, first you...
Just cut the crap and tell us how to save her already!
Okay. Or look down.
A Yomu stone? Whoa! What's wrong with it?
Huh? Couldn't be.
Right. This stone is a part of Akun. In other words, it is also part of Beyond the Boundary. Right now, inside of Beyond the Boundary, Mirai Kuriyama, or rather her strong emotions, have created a puppet version of Akihito. You must do your utmost to catch it. That Yomu stone should carry you up there.
How do you know all of this?
Didn't you know? Your mother is none other than the one and only Yayoi Kanbara.
One of these days, I'm going to expect you to tell me everything about myself.
Oh, jeez, that was scary!
Yayoi Kanbara.
Don't startle me like that, Izumi! Now you'd better get a move on!
Hold it right there. What do you think you'll accomplish? You're no longer...
No longer immortal, right? I know that, but there's nothing I wouldn't do for a bespectacled beauty, because at the end of the day, I'm a pervert!
Sorry, but we'll be taking over from here on out.
Well. Looks like somebody's at a loss.
Kanbara-senpai!
Get ready to kick her to the moon, okay? I swear I'll bring her back! Right back at ya.
Senpai? Why did you come here? Do you realize that you've thrown everything I've done right out the window by coming here? What have I been fighting for?
Shut up! Please live, huh? Senpai, please become a normal person, you said? When did I ever say that's what I wanted? When did I ever ask for any of that?
You're being unpleasant! Extremely unpleasant!
Well, I think you're being unpleasant! I won't accept this! I refuse! I don't need a life at the cost of yours, Kuriyama! A future without you means nothing to me! Are you that oblivious? Were you really that oblivious? Jeez, isn't that thing too big to be a Yomu?
Don't complain to me! Remember, that was originally living inside of you, Senpai! That's the core, up there! Everything you see here actually existed inside of it! Senpai, do you know anything about it?
Like what?
Like its weakness! I know! For example, maybe it's ticklish under its armpits like you are!
Under its armpits, huh? Where's that supposed to be?
Well, can you maybe think of something it might dislike? Anything will do!
Something it dislikes? Shishamo with Ro?
Shishamo with Ro!
Think we pissed it off?
How should I know?
Kuriyama, watch out!
Senpai, did you do that?
I think so.
Your hand! Has it entered your Yomu mode? So that stone was a piece of Beyond the Boundary? I can't believe it used to be part of you!
Yeah.
Senpai, that hand possesses some of Beyond the Boundary's power. I'm not sure how to use it. You might have a power equal to its own. What should we do?
Getting closer to it might not be a bad idea. The wind chill?
We've got Yomu up ahead! They're beneath us!
Way to go, Kuriyama! Should I just keep going straight ahead or what?
I have no idea! But I think you better floor it! If you want to know why, it's because it's too late to stop now!
This is so messed up.
Everything that exists here is messed up. Considering where it came from, that means you're messed up too,
Don't
Senpai.
blame me!
Well, looks like we made it.
We're here. Huh?
It's getting nervous.
You can tell?
Not at all. But that's the feeling I get. I know everything will work out somehow.
Somehow, you sound different than usual, Kuriyama.
Right now, I don't care how I sound. Because at this very moment, I feel positive. So much is unpleasant.
Kuriyama! Kuriyama! Kuriyama!
Please don't kill me.
You make me sick.
Some kind of monster. You were hit by a
This is my...
Senpai? Now what's going on?
This is probably like what happened with the Hollow Shadow. It's using an illusion to trick us. Kuriyama, close your eyes, quick!
Huh?
Just do it!
Okay!
Don't let it deceive you. Yomu is supposed to be the embodiment of the twisted feelings and hatred found in human hearts, right? Right now, the weakness in our hearts has taken form and appeared before us. Remember what I said back when we first met? I'm the same. Kuriyama, you have me at your side. When we met one another, you aren't alone anymore.
Senpai?
Now, open your eyes.
What is this?
Let's take him down.
You want to fight all of them at once?
Do you have a better idea?
How unpleasant.
Think we got them all?
I don't know. Isn't this pretty?
Yeah. Just what are you so scared of? You don't have to be afraid. Everything about you is also me. All of it existed inside of me already. Your pitch-black jealousy. And the despair of never being able to become human! And the sadness of having been abandoned! And the regret of having hurt someone! All of your selfishness, your paranoia, your hatred, your resignation, your deviousness, and your need to save yourself! I won't let a single one of these emotions leak out! Because they all belong to me! I'm gonna take every one of them back! I am the immortal half-Yomu.
Senpai? Senpai, could you come over here? I'm sorry. But, well, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
What is it?
Oh, well, your hand. Please hold it out.
My hand?
Yes. Could you please pat my head? I'd like you to pat me on the head.
Are Are you... Hey, Kuriyama?
Could you please tell me thank you?
Thank you, Kuriyama.
Your heart wasn't in it.
Thank you, Kuriyama.
I'm so happy. So very happy.
Kuriyama.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy.
Kuriyama, your feet are...
Senpai, Beyond the Boundary has returned to you. Pretty soon this dimension is going to disappear. And I imagine I will too. Now that Beyond the Boundary has gone back inside you, I won't be able to exist anymore. The real me ceased to exist a long time ago. I'm truly glad that I got to meet you, Senpai.
Stop it!
And I'm truly glad that I was able to fall in love with you, Senpai.
Knock it off! Don't say that!
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Senpai.
Kuriyama! This can't be happening! Don't go! Kuriyama! Kuriyama! Ah!
I don't know if our fates had been sealed from the very beginning, or if things turned out this way thanks to everything Kuriyama did. Personally, I'm strongly leaning to the latter. At any rate, Beyond the Boundary is back inside of me, and the world is at peace once more.
It's only worth how much? No way.
I'm heading out now.
Oh, hey. Good morning, Ai.
Good morning to you, too.
Be careful out there.
Thanks for waiting. She's asleep? Hey, Sakura, wake me!
Yomu are still around, and as always, Spirit World Warriors continue to make a living by defeating them. Ayaka and I have returned to their old home. No one knows where Miroku Fujima has gone. Hiromi has taken over Izumi's position as the person overseeing the Nase family. But it hasn't had much effect on his daily life.
Izumi.
Someday, you will understand everything. I'm sorry.
Mitsuki still spends all of her time in the club room, verbally abusing me.
Isn't that a total waste of the reader's time if they already know that in the end, good will ultimately triumph over evil?
Isn't that the definition of entertainment?
Knock it off!
Isn't winter the season when people warm their hands? There isn't anything unnatural about this.
You better believe there is!
Keep it down.
But Mirai Kuriyama is not here. In the end, I lost. There's no point in a future built upon sacrificing Kuriyama's life. Despite having yelled that, here I am accepting that future as I continue to live. I bet that right now, somewhere Kuriyama's saying, serves you right. How unpleasant. I need you. Just as there's light at night and darkness during the day, there will always be darkness in the world. At the same time, the world will never be completely engulfed by the darkness. In that mix of ambiguous colors, everything moves on. Our fates are determined. Amidst all of that,
Excuse me! Glasses! What I'm trying to tell you is that Kuriyama, I love you in glasses!
wasn't.
I don't know if our fates had been sealed from the very beginning, or if things turned out this way thanks to everything Kuriyama did. Or perhaps my feelings for Kuriyama somehow got through to her. Whatever the reason, Mirai Kuriyama and I were reunited. But if that had been the extent of our relationship, it'd probably be impossible for stories to exist in this world of ours. Oh, by the way, Kuriyama, you forgot something. Would you do me the honor of wearing these glasses?
Take a look into my eyes 最後の一つくを拭って Every time you wanna think of me 最初に出会ったあの場所でさ散りゆく運命に抗ってそう鮮やかに咲き誇れ Always 君のたこへとつながりを 二度とはない今の現実を手に入れるための犠牲なんて決して孤独と決別しきれない今の僕に測れないそれでもいいんだ響き渡れ祈りをこだまする僕らの歌声いつも光を描いた照らした水晶の花よ君と二人手をつないでずっといたいんだ
I can't hear. I can't hear.
Kuriyama.
Who am I?
Kuriyama.
Who are you?
Kuriyama.